Coming in hot. I got something for you. Sponsored. This video right here is sponsored. Hey. Stop playing and like the video, you heard?
He called you a cowboy. What did he mean? What are you?
No, I'm going to kill you. Just a humble bounty hunter, man.
Yo, talk to me. What's going on, y'all? How y'all living, man? Is everybody good? You understand what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and take a good quick look at y'all real fast. Is y'all straight? Cause Pete, man, you know what I mean? This shit is sponsored. If you don't heard that word on the street is you don't heard today's video was sponsored, I'm here to tell you right now that shit is correct. So look, man, I'm gonna just keep it mad smooth. We watching Waydi, you know what I mean? We gonna break that on down, and then we watching Larry, the people's favorite. You know what I mean? The people's champ. I don't know these videos right here though. My man said he feel like they could be real educational, so he wanted the dance doctor to operate, do what he do what I do. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to waste y'all time no longer. You know what I mean? Let's just go ahead and get this shit cracking off with a bang. Blow. Did y'all like the video? And are you subscribed? Come on, man. Stop playing with your boy and handle that for me, huh? Oh, so we just getting right into it. Oh. Waydi, take off. Get busy, man. Let me listen to this shit real quick. Ooh. Chest to the elbow connect right there. Nice. Hey. Nice. Hey. Nice. Nice, man. If y'all don't shut the hell up. Nice. 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 Lyrical shit. Nice. Smooth. Yeah. That's Waydi right there. Nice. Nice. Hey. Yo, this dude crazy. Nice. I remember I used to always want to teach, man, and y'all just throw all your shit at me. You might not get some of it back. Like if somebody threw they wallet at me or something. You know what I mean? Let me hold on to that. Your car keys, your girl's number. Let me hold on that. Okay. So yeah, I mean, quite naturally, as soon as you mention you want me to talk about Waydi, there's an abundance that I can talk about. I'm gonna try to keep it limited because we do gotta watch another video. But the main thing has always been with Waydi is the ability to create the different rhythms that he throws out within the music. You know what I mean? And for me, it was one of them things that I always contemplated between movement and rhythm. Like the idea behind, you focusing more so within the music, or people obviously just gravitate to things that revolve around moves? And I feel like right now it's definitely in a space where more people gravitate towards moves than it being musically influenced. But at the same time, the idea of a freestyle is to where it's like the song comes on and it makes you move a certain way. Now, even within Waydi's movement, it's very much so a blueprint of Waydi. Like, he doesn't move quite naturally, like, different all the time. The movements of what he does is like, we could watch a plethora of videos and his movement is quite naturally the same. However, his rhythms constantly are changing depending on the song that's playing. So for me, it's like there's things that you could necessarily say, like, obviously all these videos are old too, but there could be more things where he could explore more within his movement. But I've never seen him like limited to like the way that his movement looks. Like, he can do various things, but it almost looks like you could say that looks like Waydi though, because I don't think he does the same things. He has patterns though. He has like, you know, like traditional like movements that he like incorporates. They're not more so like a signature move, but it's like a specific look that he has to his movement, or like a particular way of moving. However, the switch ups in his rhythm have always been my favorite, because even when movement is something that could be used in a way to like create change or like alteration within the feeling of your rounds, I think rhythm has more of an impact, where it's like, I can see a person do 1,000 different moves, but if it doesn't necessarily have a place within the music, then it doesn't really have much of a place in the round to me at all. Whereas like once you change your movement up, like sometimes you could do that same move. We talked about this various times in different videos, where it's like, if you guys are tapped into the Art of series, which I'll be probably doing another video this week, where in the Art of Rhythm and then the Art of Flow, those two videos alone give off a lot of what Waydi does. Like, his flow and the rhythms that he creates within his movement, it constantly makes his dance feel fresh, because it doesn't get stale, because he'll switch up his rhythms within how he's moving, and then his flow is mad smooth. You know what I mean? His transitions into different pockets are mad smooth, but then he'll alter the timing within how he chooses to go about his movement, and then he'll express himself in the movements that I said are more like Waydi, but at the same time, it never feels like it gets flat. So with me and watching Waydi, I feel like I can watch this dude so much, because he always delivers musically, where it's like some people, they just do a bunch of moves, and like, that's why I think Waydi, even because this video I downloaded it, so I don't know necessarily the year. 2017, like that's already 4 years ago, and we got videos of Waydi going way back, where he was still just like attacking the music at a real proper way. So for me, he just always had like a key understanding of music. I wish I could talk to dude to get more of his background, or to just hear him speak on certain aspects about like how he went about his thought process towards the dance and things of that nature. But for sure, Waydi was always a killer. I was expecting nothing less of that. And now let's just go ahead and just hop into this Larry joint. What we looking like on time? Let me see. This video is 3 minutes. We can knock that shit out. Let's just go ahead and get this shit cracking. Blow. Nice. But you already see like the difference in terms of approach. Nice. This is way more like energetic move-like. Intentions behind like what you're trying to dance for. And there's a multitude of intentions, so there's no one that's better than the other. Nice. Nice beat slayer. That first round was just too damn short. Nice. Nice. Sitting in that pocket, nice. Hey. move too, though. Nice. I don't know if he was trying to take his jacket off and couldn't, but I fuck with it. I know that's not Joe Styles. The man of 1,000 flips. Uh-oh. Nice. He's good for and counts too. So all those that you were like hearing, and he's good for those. Nice. Yeah, he likes ambience. Nice. It's still clean as hell though too. Nice. Yeah, man, it's interesting too because I remember we talked about it in one of the Criminalz videos where I was always saying there's that balance that I feel like is essential, but at the same time, obviously people make up their minds whether or not they would want to be more so the performance-based dancers or the ones that are just more like true to the art, like the craft of just developing the skill. Because I feel like within this space, more so people are likely to plateau because they get comfortable within what they're doing, but their showmanship, their performance, their like energy towards how they perform, how they sell it is maybe what's prioritized. Because the movements itself is like, I would personally believe that you would get tired of doing the same thing over and over and over. So I feel like it's a harder job because you have to go out there and make it look like it's the first time all over again every time. Like when you do your same move over and over, you know the beat over and over, you know where the things are. Like I would just feel like for me as an artist, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? But in terms of how, like as soon as we watched Larry for that first round even, you know what I mean? Like it just looked like automatically there was the difference between what some people might look at why Waydi maybe isn't doing enough for him. It's because he doesn't necessarily dance to entertain, whereas like Larry is still dancing, but Larry definitely has entertaining aspects. I mean, the only reason why we talking about them is because of how entertaining they are. Doesn't mean they don't have skill, but there are different qualities that Larry has that Waydi doesn't have as much of. You know what I mean? So then when I'm looking at Larry, a lot of the things within his technique, obviously. This one, he was way more like groove oriented. You know what I mean? He had more consistencies within that. I mentioned earlier that he does like attacking the amp beats just based off of those videos right there, or maybe that like particular time. But I can tell like the differences in how he approaches the music. Even though it has a sound attached to it, they do like intricacies, especially Larry. Larry loves intricacies within like music. He doesn't like ride the main beat, like the part you're supposed to be on, but he'll ride like back beats, you know what I mean? But in terms of Larry's movement, everything in terms of like all his signatures, I remember back in the day, man, like you couldn't tell me nothing because I was doing all that. Like back in this era, I wasn't necessarily trying to do all his shit, but there were moves, you know what I mean? Like it was easy. Like you could tell when someone is inspired by the twins. As a matter of fact, I know y'all got stories, man. I know y'all got stories or y'all got videos. I know I do. I know I got videos, me being inspired by the twins. I mentioned it plenty of times. But in terms of the differences, it speaks to me more so in a way where it's like somebody in the comment section had talked about it too, where you have underground versus mainstream. And the ones that are mainstream, just to me, at times, like I said, when they plateau, they just don't take the dance far enough. Waydi does more so where he's trying to explore and create more within his dance. And even to an extent, Waydi isn't someone that was like pushing or raising the bar like within movement. I just mentioned that earlier, where like his movement was also very much like within the same pockets. Like the way he moved was very Waydi-esque, but you could have other people that constantly try to be innovative within how they approach particular moves. And even when you're exploring moves, that could be like the main emphasis. Even when you're exploring what to do, you could, I literally sit there in my training and I'll just practice the same wave. So if I did that one, I'm like practicing how many different ways can I do the same wave, and then I'm like just going and playing around with stuff. So for me, it's like there's a bunch of different ways you can have movement. Even when I talk about movement, if you made it this far, is like movement is just like anything. The reason why we talk about subjective versus objective is because movement is just movement. Like if somebody wanted to dance, anybody can go do that shit. So subjectively, yes, you can like you can like it, not like it, whatever. But objectively, you would sit there and critique it and just be like, yo, these are the different things. This is why there's the people that can just dance, and then there's the skilled people. There's a reason why your shit is different. You know what I mean? When you objectively just watch it and you're not biased towards it, you can sit there and point out those differences. Now I can sit here and just watch Larry and Waydi and just be subjective about it, just you know, like people in the comment section do. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we literally are just trying to understand what we're watching, break it down to where it makes sense, and then understand what we're watching. So then when we connect it to what it is that they're doing, we can sit there and say, you know what I mean? They still need to work on, or you know what I mean? So there's nobody is in a position where they're not subjected to some level of criticism. But at the same time, we do it here on the channel to where it's like we just try to have an open, healthy conversation. The shit that y'all do privately, except I'm just the face of it. You know what I mean? So you can get in the comment section like you should already be and just type up a storm. You know what I mean? Just talk your shit. Even if you just want to say, what's up, dance doctor? You looking mighty handsome today. Only for the ladies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, we still good with time? But that's basically what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like the video. Did you do that? If you still here and you ain't like the video, subscribe please, because we be having so many views and your boy's still at 4,000 oh my god, I almost threw up in my mouth. 4,000 subscribers. That's how y'all gonna play your kid like that? Y'all just want me to quit. That's what y'all want me to do. You know what I mean? Y'all say y'all want the podcast back, and then I put up some clips of the podcast. No, nobody watching, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, damn, what do y'all want, man? Y'all just want Les Twins videos every day? Is that what y'all want? Y'all want me to be like the other YouTubers, don't you? Come on, man. Keep it a buck. That's all I got to do is just watch Les Twins. Let me get up out of here, man. You gonna comment on? Okay, I'm gonna talk to you in there. All right. I'm gonna chill. But thank y'all for watching. I appreciate my mans for sponsoring today's video. You know what I mean? There was definitely some insightful shit on this motherfucker. So hopefully, you know, I delivered. I did what I was supposed to do. I think so. You know what I mean? I'm your dance doctor, and don't you forget it. But I'm gonna see y'all in the comment section. And I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. All right. Peace.